Alright, demo review for Skyfoogle on Snakewater. Let's see if it wants to work for us. It does. Awesome. I'm having some troubles with that demo file. Forgive me if this is complete AIDS, by the way, because I've never recorded myself just sort of talking like that. I'm going to assume you're the one called Landfoogle, so let's have a look at what's going on. Yeah, okay. That first is going to be an issue. You are going to need to work on your rollouts, dude, and there's absolutely no reason not to take the health back there. You're going to need to, like... I know it seems sort of arbitrary. You got good damage on the demo there, and their medic's laggy as hell, but you will need to work on your rollouts there. That's unlucky. Your stick probably wasn't ideal, but yeah, wouldn't say you've done a huge amount wrong, that mid. You don't need to back out here. I think you're a little bit too paranoid about that scout, and especially since your soldier's fighting him on mid now by the sounds of things. Yeah, you could have afforded to be a bit more aggressive at every point there, especially if you'd taken that pack on the rollout. Yeah, so setting up some traps on second, you got full disad. Let's see. Alright, you send a scout in, maybe caught behind or something, I'm not too sure. Let's see what's going on here. Get your traps there. Combo is coming through saw room, so let's see. I know you're watching traps, but okay, you get the force through saw, you need to get out here. You have absolutely no business being there after they've popped, because they're going, whatever they're going to do there, if you squeak out, no. Yeah, so if they uber over here, like 100% of the time, the fastest route for them to get towards your dudes is just to come up through there, which is exactly what they did. So if you're over here, you've got nowhere to go. You can try and get out under, but don't do that. So as soon as you see them moving over here, you need to back up, and yeah, your team gets wiped because you guys weren't really prepared to kite that uber, especially you. That's not a good position to be caught in. And Yukari's messaging me. What a hero. Go offline on Steam so we can do this. Yeah, you're really gonna need to grind out some rollout practice. I know it's annoying. It's actually kind of fun. And grab the pack, dude. Like, no reason for your medic to be healing you up here. You could be on full if you grabbed that pack. Doing some good denial of the soldiers up top. Again, like, those stickies are probably a little bit too defensive. I would have rather you see those shoot those two stickies that are on hut up top rather than going for these hero pipes. That's a nice pipe on the Seraph. And you've done damage to the demo there. Your pocket's sort of, yeah. He did everything wrong there. He wasn't sure whether to pocket you or your medic, and it all just went wrong. But yeah, again, just sort of, you need to, once the mid is already engaging, you need to sort of start trying to assert yourself. You play too passively on mids almost. You need to, demo can do so much good area denial, so just get those sticks up somewhere so that, like, say if a soldier's jumping top, he gets punished for jumping top. That's what you can do with your stickies, and that's what you gotta do. So let's have a look at this last hold here. That dude, he's very lucky to be alive. You don't need to be up here, dude. That's not ideal. This is like, I don't know what you're gonna achieve with this. Because yeah, they've just run in left side, I think, and got a bunch of kills. You haven't died, but you haven't achieved anything at all by being up there. It just basically, it's reliant on you hitting air shots. We're gonna hear someone in game chat, like, there's no reason for you to be there. You got no sticks on the point, you got no sticks forward to deny them coming in. That's just nothing. You need to be playing on the ground here so you can stick into lobby and actually get damage out on them, or you need to be playing back here so that you can kite the Ruba. So let's see if you're a third person this mid. That's a slightly better rollout. I like that change. And you got the pack. You're there a bit quicker. Just, yeah, I think you were sort of caught in two minds there. So let's see. Spamming top. I like this. That's what you need to do more of. Spamming top. But again, like, shoot stickies here. You can get so much more consistent damage rather than going for those hero pills. And you can be denying all those players that were clumped up there. if you had shot those stickies there rather than going for the pills. But right now you just, again, have no position. Your team, I don't know if this is entirely on you, but your team's definitely a bit too passive. Your med goes down to a flank, which is unfortunate. Again, like, I think you shoot pipes too much, man. You need, like, sticks are so much more consistent damage. I know they don't look as cool. I know you're hurt, but you should probably just wait for the pack down here. Their med dropped, so yeah. Your med's not up for a while, you should have just got the lower pack, but whatever. It's no harm, no foul. You're not Enigma. Alright, let's see what you guys elect to do here. You got a bunch of picks, and very marginal Uber advantage. They're off-classing to all hell, but it looks like you guys are going to reset on mid here, so I like that decision. Let's find your POV. Apologies for sounding sick, by the way. It's because I am. Yeah. Just having a hang. That's alright. Spamming here. Not really much you can do. Again, they're heavy, shows himself. Again, dude, shoot sticks. You can just get so much more consistent damage out. Like, even when you're spamming, you can just do more consistent damage with stickies because it's an area of effect. You hit things around you rather than pipes. You have to hit them directly. It's just more consistent. Yeah, so you're going to help your flank down here with that sort of spamming heavy, but you guys should reset here. Your meds... What's your med doing? Well, that's not exactly ideal. You've, like, managed to lose yourself a pretty big... What would have been even Ubers here and there, getting really aggressive in sword. That's a good flank. That's a really good flank there by Euroma. So you guys should be looking... You know they've got a heavy as well. I don't know if you know they've got a sniper, but judging by the health of him, they probably do. Your med's... What is he doing? Has he got ping? I don't know. But, yeah. You know they've got a heavy. You've seen him down there, surely. So they're not really going to have a lot of sort of soldiers that can bomb you because one of them's on heavy. You got full Uber here, so like I said, you'd be trying to get in without forcing there. That's a... Yeah. Okay, your medic drops you. That was an aggressive pop when... You popped around the corner having not seen a single thing. And, yeah, alright, Noisy's fighting, I assume that's Noisy, is fighting these players behind. But yeah, that's like, way too preemptive of an Uber. You didn't need to, like, Uber at all there, and it's just unfortunate that you got dropped. But, yeah, it's a bit of a silly situation in its entirety, really. So you're up. Let's go see what you're doing while your team's fighting lobby. You're... meleeing the health pack, which is always helpful. It's alright. And chill and cheese. You should know you don't have heals with you at this stage, so it's just always like good to be cautious, which you're sort of doing. I like that. That's good. I like this, what you're doing now. You got a dude sort of watching under, so that's cool. Your scout dies. That's unfortunate. To an NG. That is unfortunate. Yeah, you're sort of watching your trap. That's not bad, and you get the pill on the soldier. That's a good position to spam from. Like, I like what you're doing here. That's cool. One thing, I think Banny said this back when Banny made Demo and wasn't a disgusting human being ages ago. But he said a lot of demos tend to sit on traps for too long. Like, you can see at this point, you've seen them sitting there for a very long time. It's probably safe to say that they're not going to push out. So, again, you can probably afford to spam with stickies at this point instead of with pills. Like, yeah, it's not that you're doing bad damage here at all, but I just don't think the trap's going to do anything. So you lose nothing by spamming with stickies here instead. Just, you get out a bit more spam damage. Looks like you're sort of trying to do. At this point, it's also probably worth rotating to play with your medic in your pocket rather than having your medic rotate to you, but that's whatever. You're not in any real danger. It's just something that you might get punished for later on in the line if you're playing against some switched on dudes. That's alright, this is fine. This is just a reset. They have a spy. Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried was going to happen to you, like, if you were sort of standing up here alone, and that's a shame. You drop your sniper and you drop your Roma. You get a good pipe off there, you get the force, that's good, but you need to go to your medic now, dude. You should be able to sort of squeak away. Your medic's popped, so you, like, probably should be getting in here. yeah, there's no reason for you to be taking this long, sort of walking all the way back around when you know your medic's popped on second. You should just be getting into the fight as soon as possible. And now you guys are like disjointed all over the place and you can't contest second. Because you had a much later pop, you probably should have been able to contest second had you... Oh my god, that's really unlucky. There's laggy medic, but... Yeah, you probably should have been able to contest second there had you gone in when you knew your medic was Ubered. Like, you're not in any danger if you go to the Uber. So, yeah, let's see. You're on mid. Somewhere. There you are. Yep, just sort of playing with your team. Oh, your pocket needs to turn around there. That's really unfortunate. Nice pipes, but yeah, not much you can really do. You got just walked at by a soldier. It happens. Oh, this is optimistic. Let's go for the hero shot. They're coming through Saw though. Alright, you're up. Let's see. You're pretty far away from your combo here. Like, you guys know you have dis. It's not a huge dis, but it's dis nonetheless. Like, as a demo, it is so strong to lock out Saw. Like, you can do a much better job of spamming this area here than your pocket can, because you can chill down here and sort of angle the stickies and the pipes up into this area, whereas the pocket needs to commit much more. So yeah, I think you're probably letting them in for free here by the fact that you're not aggressively spamming out this area, because you can do a much better job locking this area out than your pocket can. See, like, the moment you've rotated over, you've done a whole lot of damage. So it's sort of your job to be able to hold them out here. They're all chilling on very low health. It's a shame you guys aren't following up, but yeah, just sort of here and where you just were is a good position for you to be, just as long as your pocket's sort of minding you as well, so you don't get jumped, like, because you can get a lot of damage in for free and a lot of denial, more importantly, in there. You also have a sniper, but that's whatever. Alright, Soldier's coming in. He's a distraction, dude. You gotta... Yeah, nah. What you have got to do in that situation, and it's very, very important as demo, is the things that are coming in, it is not your job to DM them, it is your job to, like, if the soldier's up here, it's your soldier's job to jump him. You need to put, like, a bunch of stickies here to stop the rest of the team coming through, because he's a distraction to let, so everyone looks at him while the rest of the team walks through. You've got to be aware of that and not let the rest of the team in there. That's your job. Yeah, you're sort of, yeah. Not much you can really do there. Might as well go for some hero plays or whatever. It happens. 3-0. Let's check the rollouts. Yeah, you need to work on rollouts, dude. I'll keep repeating that. Like, it is actually that good. I like those stickies. Those are good. Now, reload sticks. Get your soldier back. Now, don't just shoot pipes. Reload. Reload stickies here. You don't need to back up that far either. Like, when you back up that far, I know you want to play with your medic, but it just gives these guys all this space. You are on 175 health. You have no reason to back up this far. So sort of just... You don't want to, like, stay super deep, like, balls to the wall in that situation, but you need to sort of stay half in at least so that they don't get all that space for free, because that's the thing. That's demoman. You use your sticks to deny space, and you guys are getting flanked again by Seraph, who is a small boy, but that's alright. Yeah, you need to deny. That's what I'm really seeing here, is that you need to use your stickies to deny space more, rather than actually take fights. You need to, yeah. You're an area denial class, if that makes any sense, not a DM class as demo. Like, you need absurdly good team coordination to be actually... Like, it's not a thing that you should be doing at this level. You should be sort of playing that fundamental demo role, which is area denial, which JNY is doing a really good job of right here. He's, like, isolated that soldier with his sticks in lobby, and he's able to clean up the frag. Like, that's not taking a DM fight, that's sort of isolating and denying an area. Yep. Alrighty, they're in. You're up in about 3 seconds. You got a couple of... You're trading out some frags, but had you not had a sniper there, maybe that was redeemable with your spawners coming in soon, but unlucky. Idiot down. Ruffle, ruffle. Ruffle indeed. Well said. Intelligent, insightful gamers. Ruffle! I concur. Yep, that's a better rollout. Like, even that slightly faster. Just, yeah. You can always work on those. That's an unlucky sticky. That's not on the wall, but whatever. Like this. Yep, this is a good adjustment. You're seeing where the players are and you're sort of denying them with your spam. That is good. This is good. Like, again here, you have nothing loaded, but you aren't on bad health, so you don't necessarily need to back up that far. Like, you're fine to sort of just stand here and reload and keep spamming. You don't need to back up with your medic there, and especially in that situation you see, it means that you take the same damage, so a lot of the same damage if someone's bombing your medic or bombing you. Sort of, it's a bit of a stitch up. No, that's unlucky, that was quite funny. He should have gone under there to get out, but whatever. Looks like you guys are pretty dejected at this point. Let's see, what are you doing? Alright. Alright. Not the traps I'd use, but alright, there's a scout already in. Like, walking all the way to your spawn fighting a medic, but alright. Like, some of the more common traps, especially are like to stick the shutter door here. You can even stick under drop down, put some sticks here or underneath on the door or here on the bucket. That way you're, again, it's all about, like, it's not about getting a sneaky trap det kill, it's about denying an area and being able, like, see, look at where they're all walking. It's a place that you need to go if you're trying to push this area from last, so even having the sticks there forces them to slow down and, like, look and see what is actually happening and clear them out. So you're denying a lot of space with having a sticky trap there, rather than sort of over here, which is in case something jumps you and you can get a sneaky kill. It's not denying any space, really. No, Lugnuts gets caught. Shoot stickies, dude! Like, nice pipe, but just shoot stickies. Like, you shot, I think, 4 pipes there and hit one of them, and you guys are being backcapped by 2 players. That's unlucky. Oh well, but like, going back to that thing there, I think that's probably the end of the demo, but no? Okay, you guys are playing to time, that's cool. You shoot 1 stick at his head there, he is on 10 health, rather than shooting 4 pipes, hitting one of them, and then he craters. Like, it's much easier to secure the frag. You're going this way again, that's cool. Yep, that's a bit better. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so you're trying to deny point, it looks like, but again, these soldiers are clumping up this side, and you could get so much free damage if you just sort of send stickies up that way, and it's just about having that awareness and seeing the soldiers jumping while you're down here. You know, your medic's getting chased, you're still in, that's a bit of an almighty mess. Nice pipe, but yeah, like, it's not necessary. Like, if you see, you can see here, and you can see a soldier that's over here jumping up there. Like, you can see that from across the map, and if you see that, then spam him. Like, deny the area. Don't go for the heroic, like, sick frag movie moments, because that's not the right play almost all of the time in these situations. You're gonna get caught there. Again, you just need to use sticks more, and you need to use them effectively. You're using pipes when you should be using sticks, and you're not using sticks as effectively as you should. That's a silly pop, but whatever, it happens. Mackie says what? I don't know, Mackie. Yeah, so you need to actually be using your stickies as a form of damage output and as a wall. Like, I think Bulk was one of the best examples of this in Australia ever. You get slammaroonied. But you use your stickies to almost put up a wall of damage that a team has such a hard time getting past. Like, if they're going to get through your wall of damage, they're going to take, like, their wall of your sticks, they're going to take an arseload of damage. That is what needs to happen. Oh, it's unlucky. Yeah. Rather than just going for pills and hoping they hit, because at the moment it's costing you a great deal of consistency in damage output and denial. You need to use sticks more, dude. That's what I'm going to put it down to. You need to use sticks more and use them more aggressively, is what I'm getting from this. Let's see what's going on. Hey. Again, there's no reason for you to really sort of be here. It just sort of looks like you're not sure where you're meant to be standing, and I don't know if you've got sticks up here at this point, but if you don't, you should be using sticks. It just is more, it damages more things. That's all it is. You're just sort of throwing pipes out there and hoping, dude, like, if you like are forward here and you are spamming this door with stickies, then you've completely denied them entering this door. That's what you need to do, dude. You need to actually assert yourself and hold an entrance as demoman with your stickies. Pipes are sort of like if they're being funneled through a really small area, like say, yeah, you guys get rolled, whatever. Like say through down here, you can spam pipes through there, or if you need to defend yourself, pipes are good. But just deny and spam with stickies. So, yeah, it's very important. That is unfought. You take the pack, at least. Like, again, no real reason to be here, dude. If the demo was watching you, that's like a very, very free spam angle for the demo. Just walk forward. You have no reason to be backing up there. Just walk forward and do damage and lock that demo out. Like, you should be using your stickies much easier than that, and that's really not worth taunting at all. But, like, yeah, no, I mean, GNY's shit talking back, so good to see that we're sophisticated gamers here, but whatever, like, you need to be using stickies in a lot more of these situations, man. It's pretty important. An NG and a spy, even though they have Uber ad. What'd it be? That's the spy, yeah. View model FOV doesn't want to change this, whatever. Your dude leaves. You saw that demo just put those sticks there and you saw him that close. It's like, it's an iffy fight to take. The spy there. Whatever. You don't really have any players with you and you don't have a medic, so I don't know really what else we can take away from this, honestly. You're just sort of... Like, this is a trend I'm noticing, dude. You sort of are waiting for players to take fights with you because you want to fight them. You don't want to, like... That's not your job as demo. It's not your job to fight people, as weird as that sounds. It's your job to spam and to deny and whatnot. And... yeah, I don't really know if there's much more I can say. You guys don't have a medic, so this is looking a little bit one-sided, so I might wrap it up there, dude. But that's what I'm really want you to take away from this, is to use stickies to deny an area and to actually put out meaningful damage rather than taking fights. Because that is your job as demo man. You have the best area denial of any class. And yeah, it's a shame to not see you use it, honestly. So yeah, I hope you learned something. We'll stop it there. Let's hope this isn't the worst AIDS of the entire known universe.